Alright, so we're going to do a quick warm-up before you get on that rowing machine, just to get your body moving a little bit, your muscles activated, your muscles a little bit lengthened. The person I'm doing this for asked for something that is a little different than the previous one I've got. So if you're looking for a warm-up with more standing activities and things like that, check out my other one. This is a great warm-up for people going through some back pain, some knee pain, sciatica, ankle stuff, and things like that. This is a great warm-up for you. So we're gonna start nice and easy. We're gonna lay on our backs. We're gonna take our leg, cross it over, knee. You can have straight or bent, it's up to you. If you put a little bend on it, you can actually relax your foot on your other knee. You're gonna take your left hand and grab your right knee, and you're gonna pull up and across to your opposite shoulder. Now, if you've got some back stuff or sciatica or anything like that, nice gentle pull. You don't wanna pull into pain, but try not to really rotate your body either. Keep your back flat on that floor and just get a nice stretch through that butt. We're gonna hold here for about 10 seconds, and then we're gonna swap legs. And again, bring that opposite arm to bring that knee to the opposite shoulder. And again, keeping that back nice and flat. All right, so we're not gonna do long, prolonged holds here. We're gonna switch and do the other side again. We're gonna do one more on each side. And switch legs. All right, the next one we're gonna do is a hamstring stretch. So if you've got back stuff, keep that knee bent. If you don't, you can straighten out one leg. You're gonna bring your other leg up towards you. Take your hand or a towel or something and get it behind your leg, behind your thigh or your knee, and you're just gonna pull up. Now, if you get some tingling or stretching your calf or something like that, go ahead and put a slight bend in that knee, because you're just kind of pulling on that nerve, which we don't want. If you can, straighten that knee out, but again, only if you don't get those types of symptoms. You're going for a stretch back here. We're gonna hold, and if you can move your ankle, we're gonna go just do some ankle pumps, about 5 up and down. And it's okay if you feel it in your calf when you move your foot like this, but otherwise you don't really wanna feel it in your calf. All right, we're gonna switch legs. And again, you can do it with your legs straight if you want. If you don't have back stuff going on like this, you can be like this. You're gonna bring that leg up, try and get that knee as straight as you can. Relax your shoulders, don't be way up here. So take a towel or something and wrap it around that leg if you need to. Perfect, now we're gonna go up and down again with our toes, just 5 times if you can. All right, we're gonna do one more on each side and switch it up. And switch, and this second time we're not doing those pumps with the ankle. Perfect. All right, so we got our butt, we got our hamstring, tiny bit of our calf, we got things moving. Now, if you're comfortable getting on your knees, we're gonna do some stuff on your knees. You can put something down. I'm on a carpet. You can put down a yoga mat. You can do it on a bed, whatever's comfortable for you. You can fold up a yoga mat to get a little bit more padding on that knee too. If you need something not on the knees, just skip these next 3 things. What we're gonna do is on our hands and our knees. If you have wrist stuff, you can go like this onto your fists, or you can also just kind of skip it. But we're gonna start here, and what we're gonna do is let our back arch, and then our head's gonna go up. Then we're gonna round our back and put our head down. And then arch and head up, head down and round the back. We're gonna do it 3 more times. good one for just getting that movement through the spine. Last one. Okay, from here we're gonna get a little rotation. So we're gonna take our hands. I'm gonna slide it across the floor as far as I can reach. Try and get some rotation through that mid-back. Then I'm just gonna hold 1, 2, 3, and then come back. And the other way. So it's like I'm trying to show you the back of my shirt. And swap. All right, we're gonna do 3 more on each side. Also getting some stabilization through that shoulder by holding ourselves up. And I lost count, but I think we have 1 more. All right, from here, we're gonna go into a bird dog. Now we're gonna do this one with the goal of core activation. So I want you to think like you are a stiff board. Don't let your body move at all. I don't care how far you kick your leg up. What we're gonna do is take one arm and lift it up, and you're gonna lift the other leg up. Now if you really rotate, and you see how much I rotate here, then I'm lifting too much. So notice how I'm barely off the floor with my leg. And then switch legs. So it's less about how high you go, because then you get that rotation. It's more about trying to keep your body from rotating and moving. That's where the skill comes in here. 3 more on each side. You just have to hold it for like a second or 2. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna get up. All right. So now we're gonna stand up. We're gonna start, if you can, with just some calf raises. All of these things you're gonna do holding on to something, okay? So I'm gonna hold on to my wall. You can hold on to a counter, a wall, anything. Feet pointed forward. Just gonna go up on your toes and back down. We're gonna do 10 of these. If this is really easy, you can go to single leg and you can do it still holding on. And try to hold at that top for like a second. All right, now we're gonna go into some swings. So for this, the goal is to get some movement through the leg. So don't worry about your leg, whether the knee is bending or whatnot. Just do what's comfortable. The big thing is don't let your back arch. So stay nice and tall, stomach tight, and hold on to something. So if balance is an issue, just hold on to something and do some mini things. But hopefully the holding on should help with the balance. And you can start nice and small like this, or you can get nice and big. So as you do it more, it might feel more comfortable. We're gonna do 10 on each leg. And switch legs, and again, still holding on. All right, if your hamstring gets of that, just don't go as far forward. So just do a mini kick forward. Then we're gonna do sideways. Same thing, just stay mini if you need to. Hold on to something for balance. And just back and forth. And if balance is harder, just do minis. It'll make it a little easier. If you want to work on the balance, don't do it holding on, but that's tough. All right, and switch legs. And the goal of this is that we're getting blood flow, really to change position quickly like they will in the rowing machine. All right, now we're gonna go to our arms. So arms, just gonna start out with some baby circles. Get some of that strength going. And switch directions. All right, now, big circles as far as is comfortable. So if you got a shoulder thing, stay more out here. If you don't, go as far as you can go. And nice and slow is okay, and switch directions. Doesn't need to be fast. Now if you feel like sore up here, that might just be the muscles working. Doesn't necessarily mean something's happening to the shoulder, but definitely stay away from the pain. Then we're gonna take our wrists, we're gonna do some wrist circles. Just go in the range you can go that's comfortable. And switch directions. All right, now, you can do these holding on. I'm not going to just because you won't be able to see me, but you can do it holding on. So pretend I'm holding on to something. We're gonna get that hip flexor. So we're gonna take one leg, we're gonna stick it behind us, the other leg, tiny bend in the knee. Don't arch that back, stomach tight, squeeze your butt and push your butt forward, and feel stretch through here. If you want to, you can raise the arm of the leg that's back. And again, I'm holding on to something so that it's nice and easy for my balance. And then we're gonna switch legs. So start from the other side. So other leg is back, so we're not quite lunging. It doesn't need to be a giant step. It can be, you can see I can do this with a shorter step. Again, holding on to something. And we're gonna do the other leg again. So if you have ankle stuff going on, this can be a small, short little step. The key is squeeze that butt, push the butt forward. If I squeeze and push, I'm putting myself in a little bit more of a position. You might feel it in your butt, that's okay. If you don't feel stretch with this, you can do this on your knee. So 1 foot forward like this, and you can do it holding on still, but if you can't really do your ankle, you can put something like a foam roller underneath the ankle so your ankle is elevated, and then you can do a lean forward like this. And you can do it holding on to something so there's no pressure through that knee as well. And that's another way you can get that hip flexor. So 10, and then let's do 10 seconds again on that other side. And again, it's all about that squeezing that butt and pushing that butt forward. All right, next, we're gonna do a hamstring stretch. So you can do this nice and simple with your legs like this and going down to one side if you want. And then switch, but we did get the hamstring at the very beginning too, so if you can't do this, no worries. And the other way. And the other way. All right, and then quad. If you can, hold on to something, take that leg and pull it up like this. If you can't do this, I'll give you another option in a sec. And switch legs. Keep that knee down, stomach tight. Don't let that back arch. If you need another way to do that, you can do this laying down. And you can take like a belt and put it around your foot, and then you can pull it up like this. And swap. And that's another way you can do it. All right, so that is your warm up. If you have other questions or if you still need some modifications, please reach out to me. I've got some other ideas, but I also didn't want to make this super long. So I hope that helps some of you guys out. Enjoy that rowing, and let me know if you've got questions.
Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I put new things out weekly so you can get new information. You can also join the Keep Rowing Longer Facebook group where you can ask your questions and get your questions answered quickly. So if you're interested in that, I'd love to see you there. There's a link in that description below, and I hope to see you there and chat soon.